Hey everybody, well, I'll see you today. So I got a piece of reed springs here. I'd seen that my buddy John Tuttle had ordered him a box and was working on some of it, so I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. So here we are. I've never napped reed springs before. Every place is sold out of propane. Finally found a place, but tried to buy another propane heater too, one that sits on top of the bottle, and for extra heat in the leather shop, actually. Right now I got this heater blowing right on me and the top half of me is hot and my feet are frozen. Should have bought me some electric socks. Not sure what I'm going to try and make out of this. There's definitely no heat treat required on this stuff. Got some real nice Buffalo River percussion slabs coming off the saw. Shot a little piece of video. I'll probably release it later. You guys might actually see that before you see this. But just have to see. I got a couple tabs of this, one for sure that's big enough to cut some slabs off of. Not big ones, but slabs. Try to make the most of the material, which is what I like to do with. I like working percussion slabs, and I like cutting them too. So why I do so much of those. Just makes the most out of your material. All right, let's try and run one in here. Oh, it's about time to change in my core stone for a new one. Trying to really get a feel for this stone. Doggone it. There we go. That got some of that out of there. Dang it. I don't know what I was thinking there. A little bit of trouble in this spot here. I didn't give myself enough convexity, I think is. I was really trying to send that across there. There was a risk of breaking it. Let's see here. Regularize this dude. I got no idea where my pads are.
Oh, there it is.
Probably haven't been zoomed in nearly as close as I needed to be for any of it, but I was watching, or I wasn't watching, I was listening to Brad Moore's live thing he did the other day, and he was spalling out Buffalo River with Hammerstone, I think. Thought I could pop that off there, but I guess I can't. I was assuming too much. I'm fixing to have to point that heater another direction. What I should have done is I should have put my insulated boots on, because that's what's really cold with my feet. And the reason I didn't is because that's too much. My cowboy boots just slip on, but without a whole lot of muss and fuss. But my insulated boots, or my lace-up hunting boots, is what they are. Not sure why I don't have a pair of insulated cowboy boots, but I don't. I guess because for 99% of the year I don't need them. Boy, this weekend it's supposed to be in the teens up around Tulsa, I think, at night. And our motel it's about a 10-minute walk to the arena where we'll be watching the PBR. I'll probably be going to the PBR in my hunting boots, which is, I'm okay with that. I'll tell you what, something I noticed about this already. That stuff looks like a most artifact looking stuff I've seen freshly napped. Not that I'm trying to duplicate artifacts or anything, I'm just saying that stuff right there already looks like an artifact. Looks like it's got pre-patina on it or something like that. I don't know what that'd be. Pre-patina. It comes out freshly napped off the pad with patina. That's the appearance that it has. It has an old look to it right off the pad, which it's crazy. I think I'm probably going to order me another box of this. That is some neat looking rock right there. Pretty neat. If this thing wouldn't stop and have to start all over again or piece the pieces together, I'd go put my boots on, or try to. I may just have to go do that and then piece these pieces together. If I can get my foot up in a chair or something, maybe I can. Those of you that are new that don't know, I had back surgery not long ago. I know I keep talking about that, but it's affected a huge part of my life, so it's kind of irritating at this point. That's cool, man. That stuff is cool. Alright, I'm going to go try and put my boots on. If you don't hear back from me, call 911, because I'll be the guy laying in the floor. Be right back. Okay, well, I got to start this over again, because it's I made it back in time, but it's not showing up on my screen over here for some reason. I'll be right back. Okay, so I made it back in time, but the tablet froze up on me. So I'll just have to piece these pieces together. And what a difference this 800 grams of thin slate makes over just a piece of thin leather on a cowboy boot. Well, it's thick leather, but you know. Compared to 800 grams of thin slate, it ain't nothing. Yep, so I've got gold sheen percussion slabs. I've got black obsidian percussion slabs. I've got mahogany obsidian percussion slabs. Might have a few Buffalo River here in the coming weeks. Also going to have Cahokia. I'm going to have some good sized Cahokia percussion slabs. I'm also going to have spalls. And the obsidian eventually is going to be available in spalls also. It just it takes a little while to get all your ducks in a row, you know what I mean? You can only do so many things at once, plus I'm trying to make a living at the same time. So in the leather shop, so this is a number 3 indirect stick. If you're new to the channel, I make these, sell them on the website, flintknappingtraditions.com. they've changed a lot of people's napping. That's the input that I'm getting from them anyways. Now I said I was going to mention it more, as we had this discussion the other day on one of the groups that I actually think it was Todd Weatherford that was talking to the fella, and the fella had the thinnest point he had ever made, and he had been struggling, I guess, and he hadn't caught the part where I had mentioned that you want to hit, when you're using your indirect, you want to hit up here at the end, you know, near the workpiece. You don't want to hit way back here on your indirect tool, because you lose all your energy. Sometimes I hit back, especially when I'm just trying to ease into some upsitting or something. I'll hit back here because it's noticeably less energy used and a little more forgiving. But for the most part, I'm just hitting up there at the top side of that, up here towards the workpiece. Regularize again. I got this going on here, which I could have done without. Try and come in here on this, and I just flipped a piece of it out of there. Let's See if we can do something with Nacho. Ted Snyder just sent me a couple, well, I just ordered a couple new Nacho-Matics. Pulled the spring back too far on my Nacho and broke it. Dang, that thing went flying off there. She gone. So I'm going to try not to do that when you're using your Nacho-Matic. You don't want to pull the thing back more than an inch. If it's not going to go pulling it back an inch, it probably isn't going to go. So, anyways. There we go. Should we just nap the whole thing with the Nacho? Probably not. I still like to take an indirect strike right there and try and get in there to that. Let's see what happens. Coming in right here on this little platform, trying to come in this way here. At least that's the plan. I'm not making much headway with that. Dang, that kind of stung a little bit going in. Yep, she's bleeding already. I could have done without making that mess on this one side, but we got a mess on this side for sure. Need to try and take some of this ugliness off right there. Problem is that I can't get it to let go. There's a sparkly spot in that right there, and that seems to be tough right there. But there we go. on it. Not much shaping it with the abrader, I can tell you that. It's pretty tough as far as that part goes. Oh no. Well, I'm not sure why that did that, but not much I can do with it now. I did jump back up to a size 3 indirect stick. I was using a 2 and having good results. I'm not sure why. I just grabbed the wrong one, I guess. But, and I knew I did it. I just thought, oh, it'd be all right. Maybe it would have done the same thing with that. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's still getting something out of it or not. I mean, I'm sure that I can, but not as big as I wanted it to be. Isn't that always the truth, though? Looks like we're fixing to have a Reed Springs Cahokia fest happening here. That seems to be the way it's turned out. I'm alright with that. I need to sharpen. I didn't tell you guys what happened. I was joking around when I left you guys. I said, if you don't hear from me, call 911. My feet sure feel a lot better, but my back don't after putting these boots on. And the more embarrassing part about that is I couldn't even tie my own shoes. Anyways, is what it is. Life definitely has its humbling moments. And even more so if you're a flint napper. Trying to learn a little bit more about this YouTube, because to be honest with you, I really don't know that much about YouTube or any of the rest of that stuff. I just realized that you could share the other day, but if you share something, I guess you just share it to like your Facebook page. Is that how it works? You can't share like someone else's video to your channel, or I don't understand the whole sharing thing. Anyways. Thought I might want to go live sometime, but not only do I not know how to do it, but I get interrupted so much that I don't think that's in the cards for me, at least not right now at this point. Yeah, I love the looks of this. I'm definitely going to be ordering another box. In fact, I will send him a message as soon as I'm done with this video, and I'm going to go ahead and order a box while it's still available. One thing I learned is that in the rock business, or in the flint napping, is a lot of times rock becomes available, and if you say, oh well, I'll get some later, well then that person can no longer get it, and then you're just out of luck, because it ain't coming again until someone else has access to that rock. And most people don't have just unlimited access to, I mean, it's kind of rare that you get someone like Jeff Head that's just has seems to have an unlimited supply of that Georgia Coastal. It just seems to come and then it goes. So I got this, it all looks okay except for I got this on here that I'm afraid if I hit that with Nacho it might break the whole point. And so far I haven't been very good at picking stuff out of here, so I guess on the next one we're just going to avoid getting these stupid things like this altogether. That'd be the, we'll just go with that. We're just going to go with the next one. We're not going to get any of this stupid stuff, and then we don't have to worry about removing it. Trying my best to get sick. Yeah, I love the looks of this stuff. I mean, that stuff looks like an old arrowhead just the way it is, like that. I love that stuff. That's pretty stuff, man. I really, really am digging that. I don't know why I never had any before. I guess for the same reason we were just talking about it. It hadn't been available, or I hadn't seen it available in those. I'd like to have a whole truckload of this. If you're new to the channel, these leather pads, these pads, I make these pads. They got you guys that are stick with me all the time, you're probably tired of hearing about it, but the top is 16 ounces of domed leather, high density plastic here, so that take a long time to work through this. They come already with this slot in them, so that you have a correct flake slot, so the flakes come off clean. It's V'd for left and right hand use, whichever one you use. This side's narrower for like notching and things like that. Anyways, it has a lot of features built into this pad. When I was designing it, I wanted a pad that would last, because I was going through 4 to 5 pads every year, and that was included. Last year I think I went through 5 pads, and that included putting extra wood on them, putting extra leather on them, and everything else, trying to dog must be trying to get in here. I got my tarp tucked in there, making it harder for them to get in, I guess. So I'm gonna go next week, and I'm gonna order my kiln's supposed to be here on Monday. So I'm gonna go order the rest of my tin for this rock shop, and I got a pile of tin there. We put in an equipment shed this summer, and with my back I haven't been able to put the metal on, but I'm gonna get my cousins up here, my nephews up here to give me a hand getting that tin on. My neighbor will come over and help too, I'm sure. And now if I bring my notch in right here, it might kind of camouflage some of that. Some of that ugly right there. Then we'll finish picking at the edge. Rainey Buttes. Pretty cool stuff. Let's add a nacho here. When you're using these nachos, I like to put a soft piece of leather down like this. These pads are too hard because the tool hits on it. Let's see here. Actually, we're gonna get these started first. I don't trust this one over here. Not even a little bit. Start the other one together. I like to line that notch up with the edge of the pad right there. That gives me something to aim for on the other side. Just helps you initially get lined up there a little better. Yeah, I am digging this material. I mean, really digging it. Because of this goofed up spot here, this is a little tricky here. Try and get at that with some pressure. Let's see if I get that to pop out now, maybe. See if I can get on that edge or not. Apparently not. Alright, we're going to have to get the files out, I guess. it needs one pop out. Let's see. Alright. Sweet. So I'm gonna have to rework my material list, I think, because on looks alone, I'm really digging that, and it's probably gonna be in my top. I'll have to reassess that of where this sits in my material list, but I can see where this could be a new favorite. Not all-time favorite, but definitely one of my favorites, just by the looks of it alone. And I'm sure I'll get better at napping it as I go along here. Wish I had a truckload of it. Wow, that's cool looking, man. I mean, I am really digging that. I can see a Rainey Buttes pine tree in my future here. I bet you can put in some really nice serrations into this stuff. Nice crisp serrations. This tool I'm using here is just a horseshoe nail. Yeah, that spot where the sparkly stuff is in it, that's where it was giving me trouble at, and I know to watch out for that now and try to lean more on one side than the other if I see that. Because I was having a hard time clearing it off where that sparkly stuff was. And honestly, part of that was because it flakes so easy, and it does break pretty easy, so you're a little afraid to hit it. So, or at least I was, and that caused that a little bit. But I think we're gonna call it good at that. I really like that a lot. I mean, I cannot wait to make some more points out of this stuff. Beautiful. Very cool. I'm sure the next one will be a little more refined, but a little bit cleaner that's probably a really good choice for some hunting points. It's really sharp. Breaks very, very sharp. You know, point's not as sharp as I'd like it to be. It's pointing. Let's work on it a little bit more, and then we'll be done. Close enough, I think. All right, we're gonna call it quits. I would like to nap something else this evening if I keep from freezing. Possibly this piece of Buffalo River here, Black Buffalo River. Or it could be one of many things. I got a whole bunch of small pieces here that this here is another piece of Black Buffalo River. It's a piece of Mookite preform. This was a flake of a Flint Ridge, and I got this biface of Flint Ridge right here that might make something out of. We'll see. I've also got this material right here, which I have no idea what it is, but it's awesome. And unfortunately, it's kind of small. This was a. I didn't think this was gonna nap, and I just smacked it with a billet and I broke it. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did. And after I broke, I thought that stuff is awesome. I don't even know what it is, but it's awesome. And there's not much left to make a point out of, though. All right, you guys. There it is, Rainey Buttes. That thing looks old, just like it is right there, and it's pretty cool. Sharp, very cool. Y'all, I got percussion slabs, mahogany obsidian, I got black obsidian, I got gold sheen obsidian. You want a percussion nap, get some gold sheen, I got some percussion slabs ready to go. I don't have a lot of them, I really don't, and once they're gone, they're gone, like a lot of my material and other people's. It's here when it's here, and when it's gone, it's gone. And we are cutting some preforms like I had before. There'll be mixed varieties and mixed shapes, and it'll be so much an inch. I think $1.50 an inch, and buy all the inches you want. But those went really fast last time, and I suspect they probably will this time too. But there's our Rainey Buttes Cahokia type point. Very cool. I'll tell you what, if I found that in a river or spent any time in a river, I'd be hard pressed to tell that from a real one. I'd have to get an expert to tell me. But anyways, y'all have a great day. Y'all keep napping. Appreciate you watching.